This is Alex Harris for ESBR Boxing. Pleasure to be joined by Matt Macklin today. And I suppose, first of all, of course, press conference day, how much of it is it a privilege to be able to work at such an amazing event?
Yeah, massive. When you were privileged and blessed to be in boxing, to have the career in boxing, and to still be working in boxing after your own career. Dream job, dream life, really. So, yeah, very grateful.
And obviously it's a huge main event and it's sold amazingly, and obviously they've been saying that British boxing has been calling out for this, and do you feel like this is about time that we're having such a huge event back in England?
Yeah, well look, the fighters go where the money is generally, and the money up till now has been in Saudi Arabia, but for Riyadh season to get on the road, have been to LA and now they're here in London. You look at the card that's on there, every single one of those cards would probably be a main event on a fight, so they, it's a stacked card. And yeah, it's fantastic that it's here, 96,000 people. That's a record attendance for a boxing match at Wembley Stadium. So, what a privilege to be a part of that as well. And
I suppose for both fighters, it's a kind of crossroads type fight. I suppose for both fighters, it's a must win, of course. And how important is it for Joshua to also win, but also, I suppose, put on a bit of a statement victory?
I think he just needs to win, you know what I mean? Look, win by any means necessary, as both men sort of alluded to. It's a tough fight for both guys. AJ's a favourite. I wouldn't say it's a 50-50 fight. I'd say, bookies wise, you're thinking probably 65-35 type of a fight. But, that's certainly not beyond Dubois to get the win. If he wins AJ, he's going to become a 3-time heavyweight world champion. The group he will be jumping into with that. It's very, if you look at those names, Lennox Lewis, Muhammad Ali, I think Evander Holyfield, wow.
And I suppose if he does win and does, like you say, cement that legacy, does that put him in the top 10, top 20, maybe all-time heavyweights?
Oh yeah, I'd say so. I don't know if it's 10 or definitely top 20. I don't, top 10 possibly, probably. I don't know. It's look, he's had a fine career, hasn't he? Olympic gold medalist. It's hard comparing eras, but you look at you can only be the best of your era, and I think he's a pro 12 years now. He was world champion after 15 fights, and he's just been in massive fight after massive fight after massive fight. Unified champion. Lost it, come back, lost it again, come back again, packing out arenas, packing out stadiums. I mean, what a career.
And when you go back and think about that version of AJ after the Usyk loss, after he kind of threw the belts out of the ring and everything like that, when you see him up there today, do you feel like there is a different version of him now?
I think we're always changing, aren't we? As you're growing and you're evolving, you get older, you get smarter, you get wiser. Definitely, you become you'd like to think you become a better person as you get older. When you're young, you're a bit more erratic, a bit more angry maybe, a bit more driven. That ambition, that hunger's there, can make you do and say stupid things. But I think he's a role model. I think he conducts himself so well, speaks so well, gives respect and credit, to be the star that he is, to have the humility that he does, says a lot about the man.
Do you believe there are any nerves in which Daniel Dubois has, or do you think he might be hiding them a little bit?
No, they'll both have nerves. Dubois out there will be probably more nervous because he's stepping up to that next level, isn't he? AJ's been here for quite a while now, so he can control the nerves better. Do you know what I mean? But they'll definitely be nervous, both of them. Of course they will. The two of them are going to go in there. They're both massive punchers. Do you know what I mean? It's a 2-horse race. Someone's probably going to get knocked out. You know what I mean? And nerves are good. Nerves are good. Nerves make your reflexes faster. You're sharper. You react quicker. So you want to be nervous.
And a lot of fights are branded as fights in which are going to end in a knockout. And I suppose on paper this one is seen as that. Do you believe it will end up in a stoppage?
Who knows? You know what I mean? So like you say, sometimes you look at a fight and you think, oh, that's guaranteed a knockout, and it doesn't go that way. Look, there's a lot of firepower in the ring. But, maybe that'll make both of them box a bit more. Maybe both of them will get hurt and it'll just, but they won't get each other out of there. It's boxing, isn't it? Anything can happen.
And Matt, you're a legend of sport. I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Doug. You're welcome.